That clock up there is battery operated. And for weeks, if not months now, the battery in it is so low that it can't advance the second hand uphill. But it amazes me that there's enough power in that battery to make the second hand go like that, but not to get it up to the 12 again.
The basic principle of a battery is a chemical reaction. In a battery there are two plates of metal, and they're different sorts of metal. So in a zinc-carbon battery, they are zinc and carbon, one zinc, one's carbon. And they're in some sort of solution, an acidic solution, or it can be a paste. And it's the combination of those three elements that between them create a chemical reaction that creates the electrons. And the electrons gather at the negative pole. If you connect the negative to the positive with just a simple bit of wire, metal wire, then the electrons will travel down that wire to the positive as quickly as they can. And it's the current of electrons that generates the power. So I suppose a battery is full of potential power rather than power. That's why batteries don't go flat if you don't use them. Well, they're not meant to anyway. I don't know if in a rechargeable battery, if putting it into the recharger reverses the chemical reaction. I'm not sure about that. Excuse me. I love the way stairs work. I mean, when you think about it, stairs are a set of shelves, aren't they, really? I love the way shelves work and the way mugs work. Mugs work by gravity. The soup stays in the mug because gravity wants the soup to go down there and the mug is in the way. And stairs work the same way. When you step up onto each step, gravity wants you to be below the step, but it wants you to go straight through the step, not round the step. When I was a kid, I'm sure at school we were told that gravity was created by the Earth rotating. But I wonder now if that's true. I remember moving from O-level biology to A-level biology and being told to forget everything we'd been taught at O-level because none of it was true. And I wonder if actually that gravity stuff is rubbish as well. And actually it's the mass of the centre of the Earth that is pulling us towards it, not the rotation. This thing about if you have two identical watches that have run at exactly the same time together for 6 months, then you put one of them on a plane and you send it all the way around the world, and then you bring it back to the one it's always run the same time as. It will be behind the first one, and it will be because less time has taken, because time isn't a constant. The speed of light is a constant, and the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time moves. So, maybe I don't understand it. So this is where the observer is, right? This is the person looking at the clock, right? And here's the clock, right? I don't think I do understand this diagram after all. So, this is a 1 second tick. That's light bouncing. This isn't a person. This is a flat surface. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So, that takes half a second. That takes half a second. That bounce of light. And that's how the clock measures 1 second. That's a flat surface. That's a clock. Light comes out of the clock, bounces off that surface and back, half a second each way. So that's 1 second. Now, if the clock is travelling, the light hits that surface and bounces, and the clock travels for 1 second that way. The light takes 2. I didn't make enough notes. The light takes a second to get there and a second to get there. No, I don't understand. And that takes 2 seconds. Oh, I thought I understood. But only a second has passed for the clock. Well, I've got in my notebook, both observers, the 1 second tick and the 2 second tick are right. I don't understand it. I thought I did. I think I understand how a tripod works. You can kind of figure that out by looking at it, can't you? I don't. I don't know how this somehow picks up the sound of me talking. It must be like the reverse of a speaker. There's some sort of membrane that vibrates in response to, like an eardrum. How that information is transferred from vibration to electrical impulse. Is it electric? I presume it's electrical. So the microphone's got a battery in it that then goes down this cable into that camera.